appreciate you being out here. And
we're really excited to have you on, man.
Here on Film Study, we're doing a new segment called Quick Screen. As you know, you're familiar with the quick screen of catching the ball, breaking 100 tackles, and scoring. But here, Quick Screen is we're just going to like throw a couple questions at you. Like I have 5 or 6, he has 5 or 6. It's just those quick questions to see what movies you like, what movies you hate potentially, and just an all around discussion of the stuff that Saquon is watching.
Let's do it.
Let's dive right into it. So first and foremost, like, what are you watching right now?
Right now.
What am I watching right now? It's a great question, actually. I'm not like I'm in my stage like right now. I'm in my locked in stage where I'm just like training.
Yeah.
So for me, like I said, I told you before, we're All American.
Yeah.
All American's a dope show. I think you guys did an unbelievable job on that. But like a big show that I haven't been watching, but like I was like locked onto in college and like. Kind of embarrassed to say it, but Vampire Diaries.
Okay,
no, that's okay.
Yeah,
Big,
man.
a big Vampire.
Yeah.
I mean, to the point like the last episode, might have shed a tear, might have. But right now, I'm not really big into anything crazy. I'm not like nothing's like. Oh, this is what I watch. Like this is what I'm binge watching right now.
Yeah. The
last show I binge watched was All American. Yeah.
Listen,
I'll take that answer.
This is a safe space. This is a safe space. We shed tears in movies and TV shows.
Oh, I'm
here.
big on that, man.
That's just what
if it's a good movie or a good show, I'm quick to shed a tear.
We were just saying. I got teary eyed in Toy Story 4 and he didn't, but it happens, man. It happens.
How is that? I didn't get to watch yet. How is it?
It's good.
It's good.
It was
good.
The fourth.
It's a good
fourth one.
It's a good tie up potentially. If they don't make another one, this is a good send off.
Okay.
I don't know if I just ruined it for you, but if you see it, you'll understand what I'm saying.
But also, there's like a crazy connection in this room where Spencer played for the Giants, won a Super Bowl. You're playing for the Giants. You're going into your second year. Matt played for the San Francisco Giants baseball.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the baby Giants.
And
San
so
Jose
to go with the
Giants.
movie theme. What is your? We have a few movies listed. What is your favorite one? The Little Giants, The Iron Giant, or James and the Giant Peach? And if you've seen none of them or one of them, just say that one.
Might as well go with that.
I've seen two: the Iron Giant and the Little Giants.
Which one you go with?
I love the Little Giants. Yeah. So I'm gonna go the Little Giants, but the Iron Giants is a sad movie.
It is.
It's a sad.
Talk about teary-eyed.
That's another movie that got me teary-eyed.
Yeah.
That I was just sitting there. My daughter was I was with my girl. My daughter was in the room, knocked out, and we were just sitting there. We looked at each other at one point. We both had like tears. I'm like, are we really crying right now over the Iron Giant? But if I had to pick though. The Little Giants, yeah. I'm gonna go Little Giants.
It's such a good rewatch too.
Icebox, man.
And it's funny you talk about the Iron Giant. That might be Vin Diesel's best film.
That's Vin Diesel.
That's Vin Diesel. Yeah, that's Groot.
Yeah.
Like he's Groot. I know he's Groot.
Voice work extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Like he's getting
he's
checks
killing it. He shows up to those Marvel premieres. He says 2 words. He's
collecting,
like, I'm making
collecting
millions.
checks. Collecting checks.
It's crazy.
So we did some digging. We found out as if it was like a mystery. You were born in the Bronx.
Yeah.
And now, you come back to play for New York. So just tying into that, what are some of the best movies you've seen that are based in New York?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You got to think there's tons. There's the
We got
gangster
some good
film.
questions over here.
There's superhero films.
You got like American
all that good
Gangster.
stuff.
You got
Spider-Man,
literally
Avengers,
Spider-Man,
Gangs of New York.
Yeah, Spider-Man got to be the. I'm a big Spider-Man fan.
Yeah?
Growing up, I'm big on the new ones too, but just the original Spider-Man,
the Tobey
Maguire ones, man, just has a place in my heart. So I'm gonna go Spider-Man's, but I think I kind of have to say this because my dad, remember the movies Warriors?
Oh yeah,
Warriors.
Yeah.
That's the movie that I know that my dad's big on. So for my pops, I'm gonna say Warriors too.
My dad, all my uncles loved the Warriors. That was a movie that kind of painted New York for me. So I legit thought like if I ever went and moved to New York, that I'd have to join a clique and like fuck people up just to live.
That was the opening of Regulators, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool, man. And you just brought up your dad too, and we know that he was an amateur athlete, right? He was a boxer.
Yeah, boxer.
So tons of boxing movies. We could go all day with those. The Rockies, whatever it may be. Do you have a top?
Right now, I'm gonna go with my boy Michael B. Jordan. I'm gonna go Creed.
Yes,
I'm a big fan.
Just one? Creed one?
I don't know which one I like better. Maybe Creed 1.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go Creed 2 because I like how it played in with the old Rocky and the guy. What's the guy who killed his
Drago.
boss? Yeah, Drago. Yeah, how he gets to go back and fight his son, and how the story. I'm not going to talk about the whole movie because some people haven't saw it yet. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Michael B. Jordan. I love obviously everyone loves the Rocky movies, but I'm a big Michael B. Jordan fan, and so I'm gonna say
in that movie particularly, we talk about that movie a lot. Just what he dealt with, like after losing and all that stuff. We love that.
Yeah,
so.
that's one of the movies, especially when it comes to athletes, where it depicts that stage that you thought you were the best in the world, and you get knocked down a peg or two, and you're trying to find yourself, to trying to understand who you are as an athlete, as a man, as a father specifically.
Exactly.
So like that's a movie that I always give Creed 2 the edge over Creed 1 just because of how they portrayed that.
You can sympathize with it.
Yeah.
Getting humbled on a global stage. It's kind of it's wild.
And obviously you're on the West Coast, it's sunny. Like it seems like there's finally some sun out here. It's been like overcast for the past couple of days, but we heard through the grapevine that your parents almost named you Tupac.
Yeah, my dad tried to name me Tupac Machiavelli.
No way.
Yeah, he was a big Tupac fan. I'm a big Tupac fan.
Yeah.
And I was born a year later, not even a year later, like probably like 8-9 months after Tupac Shakur passed away. So my dad was still on that big stage, but my mom wasn't having that at all. She was not having that at all. The name Saquon kind of came from my older sister named Shaquana, and she's born on the 8th, and I'm born on the 9th. But 3 years apart,
wow.
So I kind of came to play with each other.
Same month too?
Yeah, same month. February.
Wow.
She's February 8th. I'm February 9th. So.
Is she 3 years older?
3 years older. Yeah, 3 years older. So like,
sister too,
obviously we're not like twins, but like the day apart, my mom's like, Saquon would be a nice name for a young man.
It's funny. Yeah. It's funny because dads always have like 5 or 6 names that they want to say, but like mom always gets the last say. Like, I have a son on the way. He's due in a couple weeks. But
congratulations.
Thank you. He like I had my list. My wife had one. And that's just the name we're going with. Like,
yeah,
there's a reason for that.
There's a reason.
There's a reason why they get last say.
I'm like, no, he'll be great. And it's like,
and we were talking about a Q earlier. He put an X on his kid's name, and I was like, that's baller.
In the middle name, it's kind of like hidden in the middle name somewhere.
What was it? What is it?
His middle name is going to be Crew, but since we both have roots from New Orleans, so it's going to be Creaux. Kind of like the Go Tigers. It's kind of a nod to our heritage back then. So that's what I'm sneaking an X into the name.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's gonna look good on a Scantron.
But you get a Tupac question though to bring it all back. You get the Tupac question, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I asked a question.
Yeah. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
What's the best Tupac movie?
Oh, see,
that's why I'm producer Matt over here. That's why I'm here.
He keeps us straight. He keeps us like on the straight and narrow. But like for you, what's your favorite Tupac movie?
Juice.
Oh, that was quick. Yeah.
That was.
There's like no debate. I'm above the rim.
Yeah, I got the part. Not like how he had it though. It was a little crazy. Man.
A couple weeks ago, we did a draft of fictional movie characters because the NBA draft just happened, and John over here was telling me that I was dog shit for the people I picked, but like 3 of the people were from above the rim. So I stayed in 94, and like Tupac's probably shooting people, but I'm totally fine with that. My Tupac is above the rim Tupac.
94 was a good year for basketball movies
Great
too,
year.
so you
Great
had to
year.
latch on to that. But and then let's just get to football. I mean, you guys are football players. Believe it or not, I played football. Matt, did you ever play football?
No, like middle school.
All right on. But look, there's so many football movies.
Yes.
It's hard to answer like what's your favorite. But do you have a football movie that you go to time and time again, where you're like, if it's on TBS or something, you're like, I'm playing this. Or like if it's on, what's your favorite?
I don't want to say it because I feel like it's a cliche answer, but like I love the movie and I feel like everyone loves it. Remember the Titans?
Yeah,
that's not cliche.
Listen,
I feel like everybody.
That's normal.
Yeah, I know. That's what I feel like. Everyone's like, I like to step outside the box. Like, but like, I can't. I mean, Friday Night Lights is a great movie. Is it Friday Night Lights or Remember the Titans? But just like the storyline behind Remember the Titans and just the meaning behind and when it was happening and the scene where that's my brother, don't you see? Like that stuff resonates with me and caught my attention more than really any other football movie.
So is Jesse Armstead? Shout out to Jesse Armstead. Is he still on the facility?
Yeah.
Jesse Armstead actually played for Carter High School in Friday Night Lights.
Really?
Oh, Dallas?
I don't know why
Dallas
you never
Carter?
mentioned
Dallas
that.
Carter. So that's the team that Friday Night Lights, the
championship game.
What's the team that
Permian, Odessa.
That's the team they played. Jesse's playing on that team. So as a rookie, when I got there, this is a couple years probably after the movie came out, but it was still a thing. He gets up in front of the class, or he gets up in front of the group and goes, like, "Oh, y'all seen Friday Night Lights? I was busting Booby's ass." Like that's who he. He's such a vibrant character, and you know him. You know,
Jess is the best. Yeah.
He's somebody that took me under his wing, but I always thought it was so dope that I saw a movie somewhat about his life and how they kind of like took that championship away from him, and he was on the winning side of it. He's like, everybody want to tell the losing story, but like we were the fucking winners over there. Like,
But
like have a conversation with him, because
I know, I never knew that. I'm definitely gonna bring that up. Yeah,
that was his era.
Those two films were just good films.
Yeah,
like everybody does remember the Titans. Like, and it's not cliche. We were talking we're from LA, and like if you're from LA, you're a Laker fan, and like we were talking about how people when they were young, they're like, I don't like the Lakers because they're too good, and we're like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Just to be like, if it's a good movie, it's a good movie.
Like, I'm saying, man. Like, and it's dope because for me, when it comes to like 90s action / football, like 90s football movies were fucking hilarious to me. There's some even in the 80s like Copycats and even I think Unnecessary.
You're talking about The Waterboy, right?
Like Waterboy, like they're just some dope ass movies based in the 90s. But remember, the Titans is one of those ones that came out 10, 12, 15
like
maybe
2000,
years ago?
2001.
Like,
it was right on the brim.
Instant classic as soon as it came out.
Y2K was scaring everybody.
I think we're due for one though.
Yeah.
Like, think about when's the last like the most recent really good football movie.
We don't really want to like toot our horn, but like we actually like just wrote a football movie. So, like,
really?
And it's centered around an old Giant teammate of mine. We could talk about that off wax. Like,
Okay, yeah.
I'll give you the sneak peek.
But out right now, I don't know. Maybe Draft Day,
That's like,
or like I don't know, The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler. Like
was that good or
no?
just
It was
entertaining?
dog shit. But like it was entertaining.
I wouldn't call it. I think it was. I liked it. I liked it.
It was entertaining.
I ain't gonna lie. I liked
it was
it.
entertaining. It was entertaining.
That's one of those movies that you watch on like Sunday
It's
afternoon
one of
when
the-
you have nothing else
It's
to
one
do.
of the better.
on
It's one of the
TBS.
better Adam Sandler films.
One of the better
I'll say
ones.
that.
One of the better ones.
Better than Grown Ups.
Like we said, this is a safe space, and you already mentioned like 1.5 times that you shed a tear. But in terms of movies, specifically movies, has there been a movie that when's the last time you shed a tear watching a movie?
Iron Giants was one of the last movies I shed a tear watching.
Oh, really?
Recently.
That was recent.
Oh,
Yeah, that was real
okay.
recent.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That was real recent. Last movie. Let me think.
I mean, I can tee it up too. Did you see Endgame?
Yeah.
To me, Endgame was a dad flick. You have a daughter, right?
Yeah.
I have a 2-year-old daughter.
Okay,
I'm watching
you're
that
right.
movie.
When he said 3,000. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. That
Yeah.
I did shed it. That's a great movie.
yeah.
That's a really good movie.
I cried.
It's like
I did
it's
cry.
3 hours of
I did.
just.
I
I
cried
got
twice.
from my dad. Like the crying thing, I got from my dad. Like I was like 8, 9 years old, and my dad's a big, like worse than me. Like it don't matter what it is. Like you look over, and he's like, this is coming down already. So like I guess like you gotta be comfortable with
That's
it.
a good thing.
Yeah. If it's a movie, if it's a great movie, and it's a good scene, and it hits you and it resonates with you, let it go.
Well, my parents think I'm weird because we work in this business and we talk about these films and we talk about them like, passionately. Like we give a shit about what we're doing and like how we're doing it, and like they'll just see like goosebumps on my arm go up, and they'll be like,
I've seen them.
They'll be like, damn, you like give a shit. I'm like, yeah.
He's got like that Spider-Man like Spidey sense shit happening where like literally them shits will pop up on his arm.
Yeah, but that also, they give me shit, but they're like, hey, you're too sentimental. And I'm like, I think that's a good thing. I'm cool with it.
Exactly.
So, it's a good thing. But yeah, and okay, obviously, you're famous for your prowess in the gym. Like you've been after it, and you've
I mean,
there's
you
been
have
a
a
lot
chain
of videos.
that says quads right now.
Yeah.
Blessing.
Blessing too. It's blessing too.
What actor would you want to train with if you could?
Michael
B. Jordan?
Yeah, Michael B.
Okay.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually talked to him about it, saying definitely when I'm in LA and he's in LA, definitely should link up. I think it's pretty cool. When I got to speak to his trainer, he has like a bar around New York, where that he always go to. I think he actually kind of has ownership in it called Last Lap, and that's where I kind of met him at. And I think it's cool, how he's able to transform his body. I think it's cool how, obviously they can do different techniques and stuff, but I think it's cool how he was able to transform his body to get him into physical shape to be able to play that scene and play that role. And I'm big into like the mindset. The mindset of athletes, the mindset of businessmen, the mindset of actors or anything. Because at the end of the day, even though we're all training for a different purpose, we all have to have that same mindset. All the greats still have the same mindset. And you have to have that mindset, that dedication to transform your body to be able to play in the scene. And obviously it's not for he's actually becoming a world champ boxer. It's from the playing that scene, but the way he's able to do that and the way he's able to attack that and the methods he's able to use, I enjoy and love hearing and love seeing stuff like that. So Michael B. Jordan would be the one.
I remember he said, and this is right on the heels of Creed
The Rock.
2.
Sorry, The Rock too.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Rock,
yeah.
I forgot.
I'm actually so
The
glad you
Rock.
didn't say The Rock,
The Rock,
first.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, don't say The Rock. Don't say The Rock.
But The Rock,
it-
The Rock too.
It's funny that on the heels of Creed 2, Michael B. Jordan came out and said that he would love to go a couple rounds. So I think it was either Bernard Hopkins or Roy Jones Jr. I'm not sure which boxer it was.
Wow.
But I was like, I don't think you should do that. Like, you train to be a boxer, but you're not a boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
different.
Stay away from that.
Yeah, it's different.
There were a couple of football players on All American who were like, I'm thinking about doing like a college 2-a-days just to like see how that goes. And we're like,
Don't.
you don't.
Don't please just stay as far. But like even with The Rock, that's somebody that you can see on his Instagram. Like, this dude's a fucking animal. Like, he's waking up at 3:00 in the morning, having like 3-a-days, even at whatever age he's at. But
Athlete's
like,
mentality in this
that's
business.
that athlete's
man.
mentality.
And
Fun
a lot-
fact, Rock went to one of my rival high schools.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so he's from Pennsylvania, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and I'm from Whitehall.
Oh, shit.
We're literally 15 minutes. It's where he's from and where I'm from is literally 15 minutes apart.
But even it's funny that obviously the mindset goes into training and transforming your body for these roles, but like they're getting a pretty nice check to do it too.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing about this industry is dope, because if you're an actor and you want to get in shape, just like land a movie as a superhero, as an agent, as something, and you will get paid to be in shape. I love it.
$2 million for this film. Can you just get in shape over like the next 6 months?
I think I can.
That'd be
But
awesome.
it's not easy though.
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying like I admire it, because like if you gave us all, if you gave everyone in this room or everyone in this building $2 million and to get into the shape that they need you to be in, I don't think everyone's gonna be able to do it.
No,
Obviously the money's gonna be there, but
That's why they're getting the money.
that's why they're getting. Yeah, it's not like, because you tell me right now like to change my body. Maybe I'm not a really good example because I'm an athlete, but like if I told you that I need you at 230 pounds within you got 8 weeks to get it done, and you got to
commitment.
maintain that. It's not easy to.
We were talking
about.
about Christian Bale. He did that role. He lost like 100 pounds.
Fluctuates.
And then he would do
Vice.
Batman, and then he does Vice, and you're
Yes.
like, this can't be good for you. But at the same time, he has committed to that profession in such a way that, it's hard to top. And that's why he's winning Academy Awards, and that's why he's the best.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got just a couple more questions for you. I know we don't want to keep you running too long, but you recently posted a poll on your Twitter of you got served or stomped the yard.
Yeah.
I know you asked the question, but like, what is that for you? What's your answer to that?
I don't know. That's why I was like, I really wanted to know.
Yeah.
I forgot what came out. I forgot what came out on top. But Stomp the Yard, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. I remember that when I was like growing up, everyone was a Chris
underrated.
Brown fan. Everyone was upset that he died in like the first
Yeah.
15, 20
Yeah.
minutes. The movie been out for like how many plus years?
yeah.
If you haven't seen Stomp the Yard and I just ruined it for you,
dies.
I'm sorry.
Spoiler alert for
what'd you
Stomp the
call it?
Yard.
Yeah.
But I was before you got served, like my little brother was born in 95, and I remember him loving that. That was, like, you couldn't watch another movie if it wasn't You Got Served for him. So like you saying You Got Served, like, yes, it's sort of that forgotten like classic among Black culture, but like it was still pretty good for like kind of how bad that it was.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Neo was in that?
There's some people in You Got Served and Stomp the Yard, but
Stomp
like
the Yard. It's something. Actually, I don't know why. It's Stomp the Yard.
Stomp the Yard.
Every kid or anybody that was, a fan of Chris Brown or a fan of that movie, the move when he slides.
When he slide, that's
he's going
iconic, right?
Every
Yeah,
every
yeah.
Black function and every dance you had, everyone was hitting that move at that time. So
I wasn't, but I definitely thought, like, is there a way I can do this?
Exactly.
Well, and since we're at Uninterrupted, I wanted to bring up Space Jam 2, which, it just got cast. It's being filmed this summer.
Hey, listen,
And-
you need help.
That's what
want
we're saying. That's what we're
you
saying.
want a football player or something in there or somehow.
So that's good.
Let me
think
know.
you're in the
That's
right
good
place
then.
to
If
manifest
we're
that.
all right, we're football guys. So like we're gonna do a football version of that, like to beat the Monstars. They're called the Monstars, right?
Monstars,
Yeah. Who would you choose from the NFL to help you beat them?
Have you seen a couple guys that can play on the basketball court?
Yeah.
I know
so
you
we
play.
going
Yeah, you're going basketball.
Oh, we're not
but
taking.
you got to
like-
pick your guys. from the
I got
NFL.
to take football players into the basketball court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got 5 for us, that's great. If you just got a couple, that's
Okay. All right.
Who you got? I know you play basketball.
I'm gonna go.
Are you betting on yourself?
Myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna go,
Okay.
but I'm realistic. I'm the guy that I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna give you great defense. I'm gonna give you 4 fouls, and I'm gonna give you rebounds and maybe 10 points. I'm not
So
gonna give you no 3-point shots. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do what I need. I'm like a
PJ Tucker maybe.
like or like a Draymond. Like a Draymond's
okay,
like that's not like that's kind of like downplaying Draymond's a great, you know what I mean? But like Draymond's like not like on his team like the go-to scorer, but he's the guy who's gritty and the guy who's
dirty
gonna
one.
talk
Yeah,
crap
yeah.
and gonna get in your face
Dirty
and
in a good way.
and make plays. I'm not going Shep. Shep disappointed. Sterling Shepard, I hope he hears this. He's talking so much trash. We played one-on-one. That was nothing.
need to see that footage.
Odell's a crazy athlete.
Listen, I've seen Odell play multiple sports, and I think he might be one of the greatest athletes across.
I've never seen him play
Odell.
basketball.
You see
I
him?
bet he's insane. Yeah.
Baseball,
He's
he's
like-
just hitting home
Yeah,
runs.
hitting home
What
runs,
was it,
exactly.
Tampa?
Yeah.
Down in
Yeah.
Tampa, it was unreal.
Yeah. Well, what's it? Yeah, that was in Tampa.
And he like plays the
And
piano
the next
too.
he did in New York. Yeah.
Damn those people.
Yeah.
Like I think today, if he wanted to switch over to be a soccer player, he could be a soccer player.
I'm gonna go Khalil Mack.
Okay, an enforcer.
Khalil Mack. You know, we the two bigs. Obviously, not the may not be hype wise, but we're gonna get the boards for you. Odell, Christian McCaffrey.
You need one more.
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Oh shit.
Christian
Okay.
McCaffrey. He's
White chocolate.
he's another one of the best athletes that I've seen.
Yeah.
Like in
I
my
spent
opinion.
I spent some time with him in Charlotte.
Yeah.
So that's your 5 right there.
That's my
then.
5. Yeah.